Hi there my crafty friends. Today I'm going to show you how to create these Halloween themed index cards. I'm using two flashcards and I'm going to use my oxide inks. The first color I'm using is tea dye and I'm applying the ink to an acrylic block, just little droplets, and then I'm spraying it with water. I'm then going to take the card and dab it and smush it onto the acrylic block and let the color lift onto the cardstock. I'm going to be building up layers of color and I'm going to dry each layer in between before I apply the next color. For the next color layer, I'm going to use the color brushed corduroy and I'm going to spray this on. I'm now going to add the tea dye color again, but this time I'm going to splash it directly onto the work surface. I'm also going to add some water with a spray bottle and a wet paintbrush and let the color flow. I'm going to move the card around and just let the water droplets move around freely. I'm going to add a little bit more of the darker color, the brushed corduroy, and with some droplets, and then just smushing it with the acrylic block just to spread the color. I'm now going to do some stenciling. I have a Tim Holtz stencil and some texture paste. I will put a list of products that I use in the description below. And now for that Halloween feel, I'm using carved pumpkin. It's a beautiful orange oxide ink. I'm just splashing that on, spraying some water and let it run in between the grooves of the stencil. I'm now applying some black acrylic paint for contrast. I apply the acrylic paint directly onto the cardstock and spray it with some water and allow the color to run. As these will be used as journaling cards, I'm going to make them double-sided. For the back where the writing is, I'm just going to add color. I'm not going to add any embellishments, just a little bit of color so they don't look plain. Going to add one of my favorite things, and that's splatter. I'm adding it with the black paint. I do love the effect that this creates, and I use it quite a lot in my work. I'm using a black watercolor pencil that I'm dipping the point of into some water, and then I'm just doing some scribbling around the edges. Nothing really designed, just scribbling and lines. I like that rough look and just looks like somebody has just been scratching. I like the look because it makes it feel like the card is framed and finishes it off, which I like that quite a bit. I'm now going to embellish each card with some fun layering. Have some papers I've collected, some cardstock in contrasting colors, and some printouts of text. Just anything that you sort of have lying around. It doesn't have to be anything specific, just colors that coordinate well. And I'm just laying it up and working on the composition as I go. I'm not quite sure yet what I'm doing, but I will work on it and build it until I'm happy with the composition. These are stickers from the Tim Holtz Curiosities that I have. I'm going to see what suits the cards and add those. I'm sticking down the layered elements first with some hot glue just to keep those in place, and then I'll work on the top layers. If you're enjoying this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel and hit the little notification bell so you get notification of all my new content. Do let me know in the comments below what kind of ephemera you like to create for Halloween. I've added some black thread all scrumpled up underneath the sticker. I'm using some hot glue on the sticker because I have so much layering. I find it doesn't stick very well if it's not a totally flat surface. If you don't have stickers to use, you can also use cutouts from magazines. You could go through magazines and cut out certain words that make up sentences you want, and even little pictures. You don't always need to have every craft supply that you see. You can make do with what you have and use what you have at home. And I think magazines are quite a great source of inspiration and items that you can use. For the little tabs, I'm using these 50-cent tickets. They're in a lovely orange, which I think match quite well. And I have used the machine to machine stitch these to the card. I'm using the black watercolor pencil again, just to go around the edges of the journal side and around the orange ticket. Otherwise, the orange ticket looks a little bit too new. Once I'd finished the video and while I was editing, I realized that I didn't do this on the front side of the orange ticket on this second card. Did you notice I hadn't done it? Anyway, I went back later and finished that off, but I don't have that in the video or the photos. I hope this video has inspired you to create some Halloween themed ephemera for your journal or for your craft projects. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you again soon. Bye.